before.
Hello, everybody. We're so glad to see you.
After. There's the curtains, shower curtains. I'm trying to organize the spices, putting like dry goods like pasta and ketchup, mustard, mayo, that kind of stuff over here, and then the spices here are going to go in here. Savory spices on one place, sweet ones like I make for baking, and then this is for like cooking fajitas and stew and everything else. And then I've got my breakfast stuff, cornmeal mush, barley, maple pecan granola, coffee, and my sweet bakey stuff. Alright. Although that's really pretty fabric and everything, I want to incorporate more blue. This is fabric I made this hobo bag purse out of. I'm not sure, I think I got it at Walmart or something, and I know they still carry it. This might possibly be curtain worthy, or I'll just have to look. Not a big deal. These I was working on by hand last night, and it occurred to me I have my sewing machine now, so I'll have to figure out where to put it so that I can sew. And I figured out a way to put a little shelf type thing over that on the refrigerator so I can move the wine there and it won't look bad. I'll take part of the legs from that table that we dismantled, and that will be around the edge, and then I need to buy a 1x6 board from Home Depot or somewhere, and it will be cut into 3 lengths that are suitable for the top of that. I'm gonna make it myself, and it'll be alright. Also, I need to buy a couple not carriage bolts, but bolts and nuts for the bottom of the file cabinet. How the hell that got messed up, I have no idea. Like I said yesterday, they must have thrown it off the edge of a cliff or something. The screw's even missing where it's torn up. What? So I'm going to fix that up, and it's all buggered up, so I'm going to have to repaint that. So I need a can of that paint. I know exactly what color it is and everything. Was thinking, oh, there she goes thinking again, well, let's see, where's the purple one? Here's a purple butterfly. See the purple one? It's not too different than the pink. If I could find something in between like that, a real light color, I was going to paint the bathroom walls because I'm not really a beige person. Brian is expecting something from Amazon to come today, which would be the microwave for me. He says if it comes and it's addressed to me, but it's an Amazon box, it's for you. He says go ahead and open it. And I said, okay. No one's come yet. I haven't heard a peep. Dogs must be sleeping or something. Haven't heard a peep. Beep. I need to vacuum, but I want to finish doing this and the spice put away and all that before I vacuum. Hopefully before Valerie, where did that come from? Hopefully before Ashley comes home, because I don't want to bother her. I can tell she's upset. And I asked Brian, what is wrong? Nothing, it's just her family is different than our family. You have to tell me, Brian, you have to be specific. You have to be. If it's don't make any noise after 6 o'clock, or keep your mouth shut, no dirty jokes, no politics, whatever it is, you have to tell me. I am not a mind reader, and I'm glad I'm not. Can you imagine reading some of those people's minds out there? Well, some of them are empty, but some of them are full of really horrible things. I'm glad I'm not a mind reader. Time seems to be going quickly today. I am making a list of the things I need the most. The plumber's tape for the shower. I think Brian put that shower head up there, and I don't think he realized you need plumber's tape. Otherwise it'll splurt out from where you put it on the thing that comes out of the wall, which is what it's doing. Easy fix, easy peasy. And then there's a couple holes where the people that lived here before had like a frame with glass doors that slid back and forth or something, and there's some holes in the side which I'm going to put a little bit of caulk in there because I don't want any moisture getting in behind the shower surround. So I've been holding off taking a shower till I get that fixed. Curtains in there are done. I'll by hand. And now that I have a sewing machine, I'm going to do the rest of these. Kitty cat's wandering around looking to see if I'm eating. No, I'm not. I'll have a microwave so I can heat up the chili or heat up the Chinese food for the next 10 years. My God, that was huge. You know those big square styrofoam takeaway boxes? It was crammed full. Not only was it crammed full of giant egg foo young patties, but that had beef in them, but they had big pieces of beef all around it and gravy. Too much. So at least I know if I'm hungry for Chinese food in the future, plan on 3 or 4 days of it if I get it there. Wow. It's not bad. It's just I let it cool too much and started tasting kind of fishy. I know that's not good. Haven't had any problems yet. There's a few things I just want to, and there's a couple places I want to be nosy and scout out. There's a thrift shop that might have a bedside table. There is some kind of food market that when we went through Sonic's the other day, I said, "Oh, have you ever been in there? What's that like?" And he goes, "Well, I don't know. You want to go in? We're down here." And I said, No. It'll give me something to do. I'm curious. Do you buy them in bulk? Like if it's right off the train or, right out of the farm or whatever? I don't know. In St. Louis, they have an area downtown called Soulard Market. And when the big trucks and the trains and all that unload all their stuff, they take it to Soulard and they sell it in an open air market well, before right now. I don't know if they do now, but in the spring, not in the winter. Spring through fall. A farmer's market type of thing. So maybe I'm thinking maybe this place is like an indoor farmer's market. I don't know. We'll have to find out together, won't we? So I'm making a list of these various places that are really close to check out, things that I might need. Thinking of getting a little spice shelf, the little stair step thing, to go in the cabinet so that I don't have to pull out the drawer and go, well, where's the cloves? Yeah. So Brian said that the thing's supposed to arrive today. I don't know. I'm itching to go out. I'm itching to get some of these things. I might go to Home Depot and get the board and the plumber's tape and the caulk. I mean, I can get plumber's tape and caulk at like Walmart or something, but I like hardware stores. I always have. I like building things. I like designing and building and seeing the end result. Oh. That's why when I was so mad later I was in my 30s or 40s when my mother said one of her good friends growing up was a set designer on Broadway. And I'm thinking, why didn't you tell me? I could have asked to try to get on there, be an apprentice, and maybe try to get a job. I'm sure he's gone as well. He'd be 96 by now. But that's a shame. She says, well, and she says it in a hush. He was gay. I said, yeah, so? A lot of people in theater are. So? Not all. I'm not. I enjoy looking at some men. That's for sure. Hey, Thrall. No sound of dog. Oh, I ordered a really cool thing. It's going to fit right here on the side of the wooden cabinet, and it's about 1/4 of an inch deep, and it's going to fit this way, and it has 3 little flat arms that fold out. It won't be noticeable when it's folded flat, and I can take the dish towel or hand towel or whatever, when it's drying, it'll go right over the sink. It'll fold out and it'll hang right over the sink. Brilliant, just brilliant. Oh, was I saying something earlier about Ashley? Yeah, I was. And her family was quiet. She came along later in her mom's life. Her sister's 16 years older and her brother is 14. And then after the divorce, things became things, and Ashley was born, and so she basically was an only child because the other ones had grown up and left the house by then. And she's very quiet, very intellectual, which is really nice, very practical. She likes to plan everything out to the nth degree. She has some features that I have that Brian likes. She sings. I've heard her singing when she's doing housework and stuff. Vacuuming calms her down. She vacuums a lot. You have a little Roomba, but I can hear her vacuuming sometimes. She has a pretty good little sense of humor and everything, but she's just very, I think we're like crude. When I moved from Iowa to Missouri, things were backwards and more crude. And I guess I just got used to it. And then further south you go, it seems that way to me. I'm telling you, it seems that way to me. I'm not saying it is, so don't get your knickers in a twist. One of these days this week we'll go by George's German Deli. I want to meet the guy and see where he's from. In wo hat geboren. My German is very rusty. My Italian is much better. Wer hat bin geboren? Where he was born. North or south or where. Ashley's father that she didn't know, well, they had him over for holidays and stuff. Rolf, who has passed. He was from kind of northwest. Same area that Max Rabe is from, same area that Get Germanized and Vlog Dave are from, their YouTube channels, and same kind of vicinity that my pen pal, now friend on Facebook, Bernd, is from. So, my ancestors come from southwest Germany, or you're more crude, I suppose. Is it like that? And a lot of countries are like that. Like England's the other way, where the south are the more gentrified and the north are the more country folk or blue collar, hardworking people, you know, that kind of thing. And most countries have a division, whether it's east and west or north and south, like that. So I have talked too long. What? It says I'm recording, but it doesn't tell me how much battery I have. What's going on? It is just after noon, almost 12:30. And since I want to get a bunch of stuff done, I'm going to make this short. No, I'm going to make it shorter. Maybe. I'm going to end here. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Ashley will be home. I don't know what I'll end up doing. Maybe still stuff around here. Maybe I'll vacuum to show her that I know how. And, yeah. Uncouth people do vacuum, you know. Wednesday, I'm going to pluck the bee out of my bonnet and go exploring. Oh, and also Wednesday is Whoop Whoop Wednesday, where I will have a joke for you. So Thursday is probably when you'll see my exploring. So catch you later. Have a great one. Upward and onward.